Hello and welcome back to my channel. I'm Jenny. Today's video is going to be my no makeup look. Usually when I do no makeup it's literally no makeup, but some days I really just want to make myself look a little bit more put together, and this is a really nice, quick, easy way to do that, so I just thought I'd show you how I do no makeup. So let's go ahead and start the tutorial. So I have already washed and moisturized my face, so to start I'm going to go ahead and just prime, and it doesn't matter what primer you use. I am using the Makeup Forever primer. I'm trying to use it up, just taking that and applying it to my face, focusing it mostly in the T-zone. So now I'm going to go in with a little bit of concealer, and I'm going to be mixing two of them. In my T-zone, I do want it to be a little brighter, so I'm going to be mixing the Maybelline Age Rewind concealer in the shade Neutralizer, which is kind of brightening, and then I am going to mix it with the NYX HD Studio concealer in CW04. This is more of a actual tone match instead of a brightening shade, so I am going to apply it first, and just mostly down here on the redness of my cheeks. And then I am going to put it down here along the jawline as well. And then just like right there. And here. And what the heck, put some on my chin too. Since I'm not going in with actual foundation, I do want to put a little bit more concealer on. And then taking the Maybelline Age Rewind, I'm going to put that right underneath the eyes, down the nose, the center of the forehead, and chin. And now I'm just going to blend that out with my EcoTool sponge. Before I go in with powder, I am going to go in with a few cream products. For cream bronzing and blush, I am going in with the e.l.f. Aqua thingy in bronzed pink beige. This is what it looks like. With a fluffy brush, I'm going to go into that bronzer lightly, and I'm just going to bronze in those regular bronzing areas. I feel like cream products underneath a powder just look a tiny bit more natural. I am probably going to go over top of this once I set it all down just to help with longevity. Do whatever you want. You can skip cream, you can skip powder, that's completely up to you. So now taking this duo fiber brush, I'm going to go into the blush shade and just very lightly apply that to the apples of the cheeks. Apply some to the tip of the nose too. Going into this ColourPop Duo, it is their Super Shock formula. They do not sell this anymore, but I'm going to take this kind of peachier cream blush and apply it on top. And then going back into that ColourPop palette, I'm going to go into that highlighter with my finger and just apply it right to the tops of the cheekbones. This is a gorgeous everyday highlight. Cupid's bow. And down the nose a little bit. Going in with my sponge and blending underneath my eyes. And now what I'm going to do is go into the ColourPop No Filter Setting Powder. I have mine in the shade Translucent. And I'm just going to take a little bit of that on a setting brush and just set underneath the eyes with it out into my eyeball. I'm also going to take that powder and just set the rest of the T-zone with it. So now going in with a actual face powder, I'm going in with the Wet n Wild pressed powder in the shade Neutral Buff with a big fluffy brush, and I'm just going to apply that over top of everything else. So now before I finish the rest of the face, I'm going to go ahead and do my eyebrows. And to do my eyebrows, I'm using the Benefit Precisely My Brow Pencil in the shade 5. I did receive this in an Influencer box. I do plan on talking about this brow pencil in my July favorites and fails video, so I'm not going to go into a lot of detail now, but I am going to just lightly fill in my eyebrows. I'm not going to do a whole lot of shaping, except for, you know, the few places right here where I need a little bit of shaping. Other than that, I am just going to naturally kind of just follow the line of my eyebrow. My brows definitely look more like second cousins than sisters, but that's okay. We're going to work with it today. So I'm just going to go in with a little tiny bit more bronzer, and I'm going to be going in with the Butter Bronzer to just kind of add bronzer. When you add powders on top of creams, it does help with the longevity, so it will last a little longer. Same with blush. I am going to go in with just a tiny bit of the Makeup Geek Spellbound blush. I'm going to go back into that Butter Bronzer with an eyeshadow crease brush, and I'm going to just put this into my crease and a little bit into the outer V, just to kind of add some depth to the eyelids. I am going to take a little bit of that bronzer and just run it underneath the lash line as well. Taking the NYX Retractable Eyeliner in the shade Brown, I'm just going to run that along the top waterline. Then going into the ColourPop Cream Liner in the shade Honeydew, I'm going to run that on the waterline. Going into the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Powder in the shade Luminous Light with an eyeshadow brush, I'm going to take this and just apply it to the center of the eyes, the brow bone, in the inner corners, just to add some highlight to the eyes. So now I'm going to curl my lashes and apply mascara. For mascara, I'm going to be using the Essence Lash Princess False Lash Effect. It's the one in the green tube. I'm just going to apply this lightly to both bottom and top lashes. So now going back into the Ambient Lighting Powder and Luminous Light, I am going to just add that to the tops of the cheekbones for a little extra glow. To finish up this look, I'm going to be going into the e.l.f. Lip Tint in the shade Rouge Radiance. It is not this bright, I promise. Just adds a nice bit of pop to the lips. I'm going to set my face with the Flower Seal the Deal long-lasting setting spray. It's the matte version. So that is the final look. I know it is a little bit more than most people wear on no makeup days, but I feel like this is just a really nice way to make yourself look a little bit more put together. So that's all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up, and if you would like to subscribe, please feel free, and I'll see you next time. Bye guys.